Hey, what's up, Master Trainers? This is your host, Charlie Jonas here, straight out of Pacific Valley, and today we're gonna talk about more updates. Alright, so here we are for another video talking about updates, alright? So before anything, make sure to go ahead and leave a thumbs up and subscribe, because that's the only way for you to become a true master trainer, alright? And also, of course, go ahead and follow me on all my social media. This way you can stay tuned about any new content here in this series, since this year we're gonna have a new game coming up, aka Scarlet and Violet, aka Paldea region, which, by the way, I already made a lot of concept arts from the new Pokemon already released, such as the one you're seeing on your screen right now, right? So make sure to go ahead and follow me there as well. Alright, also make sure to go ahead and check it out the video I'm gonna be leaving up there in the cards, because I'm gonna be leaving a playlist for you who wants to learn how to play this game, right? I'm already creating a whole playlist explaining the rules one by one in video format. So it's a very easy and quite fun way to learn it. And also I'm going to be leaving up there in the cards another playlist where I play this game. So if you want to learn how to put in practice all the rules, make sure to go ahead and check it out, the gameplay series, alright? The playlist is still going on, yeah, since I didn't finish it up, the Canton map so far. And of course I'm also going to be leaving the updates video series up there in the cards as well, because this is the last video, but it doesn't mean that there were not many other videos before this one, alright? So make sure to go ahead and watch since the very first one. Alright, and with that being said, let's start talking about the updates, this time because we have quite a bit to talk about, alright? First and most important is that now the game is on its 4.0 version, alright? So it has updated to its version 4.0, and along with that we have a lot of updates, alright? The first of all is that all the Super Express and the Express Game Mode maps, which were shorter versions of this game, are now discontinued, right? So I'm no longer gonna be updating those mods, and they're pretty much unavailable already, okay? So that's the first news. Second news, due to the gameplay I have been doing, is that I nerfed the trainer skill along with the XP share, right? So in order to make it better explained, I'm talking about the team worker and also the XP share, right? Because if you know very well, both of them deliver 1 experience point to your active Pokemon on your hand if one Pokemon of yours returns victorious, right? This way you could sum up, you could add the effect from both of them, ensuring 2 experience points to your Pokemon, which doesn't make sense, because this way the Pokemon that actually fought and won is farming less experience points than the other ones that did absolutely nothing other than stay with you in your hand, right? So that doesn't make any sense at all. So now both of them are going to grant a half experience points if you have both at the same time, right? So if you only have XP share, fine, it's going to provide 1 experience point. If you only have team worker, same thing, alright? Although since the very first moment you have both of them working together, then the result of them both is going to still be only 1 experience point, right? This way we can correct what was going on, because it was too easy to farm Pokemon, alright? And also another update here is that now the XP share, check it out, it says, when rolling a die to revive a Pokemon, revive an extra 1, right? So now having an XP share allows you to revive an extra Pokemon in city spaces with this symbol right here, right? Which means you have to roll the die to revive. Also means that now if you want to revive 2 Pokemon, and if you have the experience share badge, you don't even need to bother rolling the die, right? It's also to make a contrast with Stone Key, right? Which allows you to draw an extra item card. So now, while Stone Key allows you to draw an extra item card, XP share allows you to revive 1 extra Pokemon, alright? Okay, then another thing that was worth to mention is that now I made more clear about the Safari rules, alright? Okay, so here let's check it out. So when inside the Safari zone, you're gonna have to use the Safari ball, alright? And now just to be clear, it says the ball effect plus or minus 1 to the die result is only applied to the player's first try, right? Of course, because if you have any sort of item card such as berries and time machine, or even if you have the player skill catcher, right? You're gonna have the chance to try another time, right? Although the effect of the Safari Ball itself is no longer present on this eventual second or even third try you're gonna have rolling the die, alright? So that's just to make it more clear that it's only counting towards the first try. Also, we have to talk about the rules regarding the duels. Alright, so duel are going to happen if some player uses a duel time card, event card, yeah, and challenge another player within the same color region, or when two players meet within a city space, right? And then only in this last scenario, with both players in the same city space, is when eventual bonuses from the city will be applied, alright? So only when you are facing another player within a city space is when we're going to consider the city space bonuses, right? Because let's say I'm here in Vermilion and I use my event card to challenge another player which is here at this spot right here, right? And then I have the bonus to ground type from my space, and the other player has the bonus to water type from its space, right? In this case, none of the bonuses are going to be considered, right? It's only going to consider a bonus from a city when two players face each other within the same city space, alright? So just to make it more clear as well. And now one of the most significant changes from this new update are the chips art, right? Now, as you can tell, all the Pokemon chips, they have an aura behind its art in the center of the chip, right? So let's check it out here. Here we have an example of a pink chip with a green aura. Here we have a green chip with a red aura, right? And here we have a red chip with a white aura, right? So the aura now indicates the color of its respective evolution, right? So as we can see now, Grookey is a pink chip which is going to become a green one, right? And then Twoki is a green one which is going to become a red one, right? So let's come here and let's check it out, Rillaboom, just to show you exactly how it works. Okay then, so here we have Rillaboom, and now Rillaboom indeed became a red chip, and now since it is on its final or only form, it has the white aura behind it, right? So it's just a little visual trick, yeah, but that's going to make it easier for you to tell which color this chip is going to become, right? So that can help you out on making your decision whether to catch it or simply farming it, alright? And of course, along with that, I also updated all the PDFs, right? So here on the Book of Evolutions, you're gonna have all the updated chip arts, right? As well here on the chips book, since now you can check it out, all of them with the updated art regarding the aura as well, right? So that was a very hard change to make, although I think it was worth it, alright? And then another update here that we have now is that we have a new map for the pokemonunite mod, which so far is exclusive to the exclusive access through the Patreon, right? I'm gonna talk more about it later, but what matters is that now, as you can see on your screen, the remote stadium also was updated to the Theia Sky Ruins, right? So it's just a visual difference actually, but it looks cool, alright? Oh, alright, and I almost forgot that we have another update as well, right? Which this time is regarding the advantage disadvantage table right here. So now, regarding the secondary type, we have different values. Now, instead of a -1, we have a -2. Instead of -2, we have a -3, alright? That's because now it's more balanced, because those values correspond to half of the maximum possible result from each die. So -2 is half of -4, and -3 is half of -d6, right? And then last but not least is that also talking about the exclusive access. Now players can have early access as well, playing the next public map is going to be released, and now having access to both spin-offs from Pokemonunite game mode and also the Pokemon Go Kanto game mode, which further, along with the goals from my Patreon or the amount of subscribers here in the channel, are going to develop into Pokemon Go Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, and so it goes all the way towards the New Paldea region. Alright, so that's it. That was all the updates from this patch, right? From this new version of the game. Of course, don't forget that you could always come here to the pkmmtr.com in order to check it out all those changes as well, yeah? In a pretty visual and interactive way, and also updated, yeah? And also, you can click here to the download button to request access to all the printable files from my Google Drive. There you're gonna find all the public content released so far, which now counts with all the Pokemon chips from all the Pokemon generations, along with all the event cards and item cards, alright? That could be downloaded in order for you to print out and assemble your own physical version of this game, just like a huge DIY, alright? Although, don't forget that in order to have access to all those files, you must be a subscriber to the channel and also to leave a comment down below telling me the first half of your email. It's pretty easy. If you have any doubts, just check it out, the pinned comments down below. And of course, if you want to have access, exclusive access to all those mods regarding the spin-offs from Pokemon Unite and Pokemon Go, and even early access to the Orange Islands map, which is going to be the next one I'm going to be playing here in the channel, make sure to go ahead and check it out my Patreon's page, alright? A lot of content, a lot of fun for you to play with your friends online, so make sure to go ahead and check it out. Any help is welcome, alright? And of course, also check it out, the links down there in the description, because there you're also gonna find the links to the Logos by Nick Academy. A very cool platform full of courses which are going to teach you everything you need to know in order to become a logo creator master as well, alright? This way you're gonna be mastering your skills using free softwares such as GIMP and even Inkscape in order to create very cool and professional logos, just like these ones I have created to use here in this project. And then who knows, with those skills, it might even be possible for you to create some very cool and professional logos to other people, and even, who knows, making an extra income out of them, right? So if you're going to set about it, please check it out, the links down there in the description. And of course, every product, service, or course purchased through the links down below is going to support this channel a lot and help me out to keep bringing you more content such as this one, alright? Also, of course, don't forget to go ahead and ring the bell in order to get notified about new videos, which are going to come back to the gameplay series next week. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed all the updates with this new 4.0 version, and I see you in the next one.